exercise.
Now that you can work well with others, it's time for survival training. This training will help you toughen you up and prepare you to live in harsh conditions.
Now that you can work well with others, it's time for survival training. This training will help you toughen you up and prepare you to live in harsh conditions.
Harsh conditions. So harsh conditions means just things that are very hard. For example, not having a real shower or not having a real food and all that.
What's no way I can not survive without food?
Well, no, they do have food, but it's that dry food, not real, actual warm and nice food. And look, they have to make their own fire, all of these things to survive.
You just need some glasses, some mirror, and sun or two sticks that rub together, or matches.
Yeah. So after you're both mentally and physically prepared, it's time for the real work to begin. Practice makes perfect. Those of you who have decided to become engineers will practice working with machines, much like the ones you'll use in space.
After you're both mentally and prepared, it's time for the real work to begin. Practice makes perfect. Those of you who decide to become an engineer will practice working machines, much like the one you'll use in space.
So engineers, just work a lot with these machines. Those of you who want to be a pilot of the space shuttle would need to learn how to fly.
Those ones that want to be a pilot of the space shuttle will learn how to fly OSH.
Okay, so these are pilots. You've done the hard stuff, and now it's time to have some fun. A special plane nicknamed the Vomit Comet will take you high in the sky and then zoom back down. As a result, you'll be able to float. It might upset your stomach, but you'll get the hang of it.
So you've done the hard stuff, and now it's time for some fun. The special nickname, the Vomit Comet, will take you high in the sky and zoom back down. As a result, you'll be able to float. It might upset your stomach, but you'll get the hang of it.
Can you imagine that? So to practice how you float in space, they put you in this comet thing. It's like an airplane, and it just goes up really quickly.
Yeah.
And they just let it fall down, down, down into the earth.
All right.
Did you listen to what I said?
Yeah, you get fly down and you get upside down.
Right. So you can kind of get the feeling of what it feels to just be there, right? Floating.
Right.
Okay. So you'll also need to pick the food you'd like to eat while in space. It's important to have a balanced diet to stay strong during your trip. You can even have dessert, such as freeze-dried ice cream.
How to make freeze-dried ice cream is first you dry the ice cream and freeze it and dry it and freeze it. How to make freeze-dried ice cream?
I don't know really.
It's still ice cream, but in that container, I don't think it will have any ice in it because it doesn't have any electricity.
Actually, I've tried. There's a store around here that they sell food that they eat in space. Actually, in Disneyland they have a... Did you go to Space Mountain in Disneyland? It's a roller coaster.
Perhaps. Is the roller coaster that goes like this?
No, that's the something. That's the Mickey Mouse.
This one?
But so there's one, it's called Space Mountain, and it's all about being in space. And when you exit the ride, there's a little store, and there's a lot of things about space. And they have a bunch of food that they eat in space. They have dried fruit, and they have dried ice cream too.
You also need to pick the food you like while in space. It's important to have a balanced diet. To stay strong during your trip, you can even have desserts such as freeze and dried ice cream.
Yeah. So it just looks like this. It's like a bar ice cream, but it's like sand. I don't like it at all. It's very dry and just like crunchy.
Well, I would like the orange juice because I haven't even drank orange juice for 3 months.
Wow.
Juice.
Yeah, so look, this is what their dinner looks like.
Peaches. I will not like the shrimp.
So there's almonds, cereal, peaches.
What is almonds?
Almond?
Coffee beans?
No, it's like a type of nut. But it's just a little bit more.
I will like it.
You will like it. Okay.
Hello?